How to DJ a corporate party, or rather how to DJ any party. In this video, I want to help you guys navigate how to DJ any event. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way that can help you facilitate a better event. So you want to identify who you're playing for. What's the vibe? What type of crowd are you playing for? Sometimes you'll get a general idea of who you're playing for based on who booked you, but sometimes when you show up there, that can vary. So when you get there, usually you'll know. So how I approach every event, number one, I approach every event that I'm DJing for as an audition because there's somebody in that crowd that needs to book a DJ for something, okay? So I approach every event like an audition, every party that I do like an audition. So who are you playing for? What type of crowd is it? I usually know semi beforehand, but when I get there, I allow the crowd to tell me. So that's where reading the crowd is going to come at a huge advantage for you. You're going to have to develop that. And then depending on the event, how is the evening ran? So is it a sit-down dinner first? Is it just basically like cocktail hour the entire time? Is it just strictly a party? What are you playing for? Like identifying that is going to be really crucial for you. Because if you know it's a sit-down dinner first, like I said in the beginning, identify who you're playing for. You need to know who you're playing for to know what you're going to play during that sit-down dinner. So for instance, I'll give an example. I did a banquet. I was playing R&B, hip hop, and sometimes like you can ask like the type of music that they want, and that'll give you a general idea of what you're going to play for the event. And then you usually start at a slower BPM, you're cruising, like your background music essentially. And then they might have awards. Do they need a certain song for the awards? You're going to have to coordinate that with whoever's coordinating the event. It's because every event is different. So you're playing R&B, hip hop, old school to begin with, a few new songs here and there, maybe a little Afro beats. And then as the night progresses and it starts to get, they finished eating dinner, everybody starts to, grab their drinks and stuff like that, it's party time. But you need to kind of gauge that. You need to have a general time of when the dinner's going to end so that you can know how to pick it up. So you're always intentional with what you're doing. If the event starts at 6 and it ends at 10, chances are that at least the last 2 hours are going to be party time. So you don't want to play your party time songs in the beginning. You want to play good songs that people are going to enjoy, that are a nice vibe in the beginning to get people in the mood. Because people need to get in, they need to warm up to each other, they need to assess the environment, they want to settle in, so you're helping them settle in, then you're helping them just have that background music, that vibe while they're eating, whatever the type of event is. You're facilitating a musical environment. How I look at any event that I DJ is like a story. So I'm taking them on a journey, taking them up, giving them slight dips, which is slight breaks in the music, and then I'm bringing them down. Why I say slight dips is because if you're playing like stuff that's just like hitting like hard all the time, they're going to get tired. So you have to like allow them to have a little break and go back up and and then you bring them down. It's all a story. I'm taking people on a journey while I'm DJing, and to be honest, that is one of my favorite things about DJing is that musical story. It's like an unsaid thing that they might not even realize that you're doing, but you're bringing them in, you're allowing them to settle in, then you're slowly bringing them up, and then it's party time, and then you're slowly bringing them down because they know they have to leave. I just love that part of it, to be honest. Like that's one of my favorite parts is facilitating that musical journey for them, allowing them to have a good time, helping them have a good time, because the type of songs that you play, this type of songs you play matter. And how your ability to read that crowd and pull out the side of them that wants to have fun, because you guide the night. Musically, you guide the night. You set the tone. You're the party. So the vibe that you bring is what's going to radiate to the guests that attended. Now, the type of music you play is going to depend on the crowd that you're playing for. You're going to have to assess it, the type of place you're in, the type of people that are there. I recently did a gig and I didn't expect to play soca and dancehall at all. I expected to play whatever I had planned, and the people tell me what they want. Now, they don't physically come up to me and tell me, but I can tell by the way they're dancing, by the songs that I play, what vibe they're in. And I try to play for everybody because I play for the people. The people having fun just makes me have even more fun because the fun for me is playing. Like, period. It's just playing. So just DJing. So based off of how they're moving, the types of song they're moving to, I can tell where we're gonna go with this. You know what I mean? So the people are the ones that guide the musical journey. They help me guide the musical journey. I have an idea of where I want to go with it, but they ultimately help me decide where this party is going. There's so many events that I've done that it just went in a completely different direction because of the type of people that are there. And I feel like that ability to adapt is going to be something you're going to have to develop as a DJ, and it's going to be a huge asset. You're going to have to be ready for anything because you never know where the night is going to take you. And of course, when you're doing corporate gigs, you want to keep your music clean. And if you know you're DJing a party where there's kids and elder people there, have your clean versions ready to go so that everybody feels good, because you're the vibe, you're the background, you're the energy of the party. So how you deliver the music matters too. Your energy behind the board matters. What you play matters. How you play it matters. It all tells the story of the night, and the goal is for people to leave like, yeah, that party was dope. Yeah, that DJ was dope. Oh my God, that I would go to that again. That is the goal. And you never know who's there watching that is having a wedding, having a birthday party. So they know a friend that's having something and needs a DJ. So every event that you do is an audition. That is how I put my best foot forward every time. And when I get asked to come back, because I've been asked to come back many times for the same companies, it's a little bit of pressure because I'm like, oh my God, they love me. And like, oh my God, like I have to like deliver. But you know, just make sure your crates are good, maybe add some new songs. And each time I went back, it was slightly different because of the crowd that was there. No matter what, if you're playing what people want to hear, if you're catering to the crowd in front of you, you're going to do great. And have fun. The point is to have fun. That's DJing. DJing is fun. You get to facilitate a musical space for people. You get to allow people to let loose and enjoy themselves. That is the best part of DJing. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, please make sure to leave them below, and I will talk to you guys soon.